Hi there, welcome to I Alone Fly Tarot. I'm going to do a short little reading for Libra energy. Okay, we have the Devil. People are going to be tempted. We all have lessons learned, and we're either facing our fears and insecurities and dealing with them. The reason the Devil came out is because of the Ten of Swords. For some people, they're facing their fears and insecurities to have a new cycle because they completed a cycle. They went through all the thought processes and everything of something a phase of life they were living with and viewing life. And then when we kind of are getting to completing that cycle, we have to face our fears and insecurities about completing that cycle. When we complete the cycle in the Ten of Swords, we come out with the Ace of Swords. And the people that are in high vibe energy have seen the truth of why they need to detach from that old way of viewing life or people that they were hanging out with or something, There was something that people freed themselves from within themselves, and when they freed themselves from something within themselves, like letting my fear or my insecurity or my pride or my ego or my more codependent nature in my life, when I work through why I live my life like that or why I would be tempted to stay in a situation like that, then I can also then see where some people in my life wanted me to live my life that way, because that can be how they live their life. And the Devil can just be people who are caught up in these things of the world, like we could have been caught up in. We all get caught up in the world. The Devil can represent these things of the world. We all want these things of the world. But are we willing to stay in something, a friendship, a romantic relationship, or a job, where we feel backstabbed and betrayed? Why would we keep staying in it? Or where people are being immature or bossy or controlling or prideful or egotistical, or the only reason they want to be in it, we could come to realize, is that we have a different truth. That they maybe are more about the ego or the image or the money, and we thought it was about truth and love, and we were attracted to them, and we wanted a dream to come into reality, and we thought we were both going to work through our own kind of worldly nature to let go of that and detach from it to move forward in truth and love. And then we can realize they're not. Some people are just realizing how, well, we always have things that tempt us, right? And because there's always things in the world that tempt us, it can be our own fear, our own insecurity, our ego nature, our bossy nature, our immature nature, our self-centered nature, but we can also have people in our life who try to manipulate and control us. Friends, family members, other people who want to tempt us to be in a relationship with them. Some people are going to fall for temptation. Other people have already learned the lesson from life situations like that, and they're not going to be tempted. Something is going to come maybe into their life, into their mind, a way of thinking or acting, and they're going to be like, no, I'm not doing that. I want to stay in relationship with the people in my life who treat me in a just and fair manner, who treat me that I have this loving relationship with, or at least not repeating an old pattern that was maybe more unhealthy than what I'm in right now, because some people are, at any given stage, we have lessons learned in life. Some people could just be doing something because they're in shadowy energy. Why? Some people are shadowy and other people weren't willing to indulge them. And because people weren't willing to indulge them, they want to backstab those people. So, some people try to inspire people to heal, grow, mature, choose love. Other people try to tempt people to, don't do that. Don't listen to your intuition. Don't love yourself. Don't believe in yourself. You should make your life about these things of the world. And Libra, represented by the scales of justice, and that we'll kind of reap what we sow. And sometimes, you can have really shadowy people come into your life, and that's not because you're that way necessarily. But when you open up the door to shadow, like, oh, I still want to give in to my codependent or prideful or lustful or greedy ways of being, it opens up the door to shadow, and all people on the spectrum can come into your life. Oh, look, there's someone who hasn't learned to love and believe in themselves. I want to be the person to indulge in a relationship with them. I want to hire them. They don't know their worth and value. Perfect. Come over here and work here. There's all sorts of people that would like to indulge in people who haven't learned their worth and value and haven't learned to love themselves. And we're going to learn some painful lessons if we haven't realized how when we are tempted to act in our more shadowy nature, it backstabs and betrays us. And the high vibe people have learned that. And they're maintaining balance within themselves. And the devil feels backstabbed. The people in our life who want to tempt us and manipulate us and control us and take advantage of us, they've been backstabbed because we saw the truth of it. And we're facing our fears not to repeat that past pattern. We're maintaining balance within ourselves. So we're either, and even the loving people are a temptation to some people. And some of the loving people offering love to people, some of those people are going to shut you down. I don't want to do love. You tempt me to live my life differently than I want to live my life. And I want to live my life maybe living more from my mind than my heart. Libra is air sign energy of the mind. And some people are like, I want to live my life like this. I do not want to do love. I do not want to see the truth. I do not maybe want to see the truth about myself, and I don't want to see the truth about other people in my life. And the truth sets us free. We just need to see the truth. Who is willing to work through the things that stop them and oppress them and confine them and limit them and manipulate them to be free of it, and who isn't? And the high vibe people see who are the people in their life that are still manipulated by things. And those are people they don't want to keep being in relationship with. And some of the other people have these things that manipulate them. They are going to sabotage themselves again. And then they have people in their life who try to manipulate and control them not to love and believe in themselves. And let these people manipulate them and control them, or their mind, or their fear, or their ego, or their lust, or their immature nature, and they're going to sabotage themselves again. It's hard work to free yourself from the things that in shadowy that manipulate you, to work through your fears and insecurities, to be tempted by love. To be willing to say, I see these things are toxic in my life, and if I don't start putting in some work and effort to free myself from it, it could wreck my whole life and everything I've put in work and effort into creating in my life. So, I guess Libra energy is about what we think is just and fair and making choices in life. And we kind of all tap into Libra energy of what we think is just and fair. So, everybody, to a degree, can be tempted by things, but some people are no longer tempted by things they used to be tempted by because they completed that cycle. And they're able to maintain balance within themselves regarding those type of things or people or situations now. And the people in their life who wanted to tempt them could be mad and angry that some people have freed themselves. And other people are going to give in to those things once again. And it's probably going to, well, they're going to learn some really painful lessons, is what it's going to be. Just like all of us. Nothing's wasted. We all got lessons to learn. We can either learn the easy way with truth and love and not let our fear and our insecurity and our pride and ego get a hold of us, or we kind of give in to those things and it's probably not going to turn out the way we wanted. So there you go. I wish you peace, love, and joy, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.